Hellbirds, welcome to the 2024 SYKRS World Artistic Pool Championship. We are coming at you live from the Boys and Girls Club here in Bay City, Michigan. We are starting out today with the Trick and Fancy and the Special Arts Division of the Artistic Pool Championship. I am being joined by Mark White. How you doing, Mark? I hear you over there.
I've just made it, just in time. Good evening, good morning, whatever it
Yeah,
is, wherever you are around the world. Hi.
he heard we were starting and he came running to the microphone.
You don't believe how near that is to the truth. It really is, honestly. I was doing something else in my refrigerator. I've just made myself a nice coffee, so I'm ready for action. Are you?
Ready for this World Championship. We are starting off with Florian Venom Kohler.
One of the most watched men on YouTube, huh?
Yeah, he has like over 1 billion views total, I believe, across his social media platforms. So, starting off with the 2-and-2 split shot, a 6-point shot.
That's nearly as many views as we've had, Kevin, on Railbirds. He has to work harder.
All right, 6 points for Florian.
I was watching him warm up actually earlier on, and he was getting most of his shots first time and super fast at setting them up again, which is something I really like about his game. I mean, I don't know, Kevin, what you think, but you know, reigning champion, I think he's right up there, isn't he, with the favourites to win again this year? He must be.
Yeah, the Master, definitely one of the favorites to win. Or Florian, I mean, either one of these two guys definitely have what it could take to win this.
Was it those two in the final last year?
No.
No.
Well, it was Florian, I believe, was in the finals with, was it Will de Jonker? And I
Wow.
think Steve Markle, I think, got third, I think.
Wow. Great start.
6
And Chi-Ming.
points.
Next up, the driver. Why is he called the driver? Go on, Kevin, tell him.
Well, that is his day job. He does drive for a living, but he also drives to every tournament. There's Masterlin with his patented head nod.
Yeah, Drew Sozio, an Uber driver by day. I believe he worked at Amazon as well for some time. I actually had a lift from him while we were. Where were we, Kevin? I think it was at the League Room, wasn't it? When I actually was there live in 2022, maybe.
Yeah,
And
in
he drove me all the
Parkersburg,
way
West
back to New
Virginia.
York.
He
Yeah, that's
did,
right. And he drove me back to New York.
and
I was going to
he
stay
told
with
me you slept the
Irene.
whole way there.
Well, that's a lie. I never sleep in cars. I'm always too nervous as a passenger. But he was a very, very good driver.
Hmm.
So what's he doing here then, Kevin?
This is same shot, the 2-and-2 split shot.
Now, I believe we were supposed to have two ladies competing this year, but very unfortunate for Annie. You may remember Annie. We actually had her join us in commentary, didn't we, last year?
Yeah, we did
And
have her
she
on
should have
during the
been
World
here.
Championship. That's correct.
And she had a slight accident, and she's having to learn to walk again. So we wish her lots of
Oh
luck
no.
and get well soon, Annie, and get back to playing as soon as you can. We was really looking forward to seeing you compete. But good luck. And good luck to Drew here.
6
first
points
time.
for everybody. These people came to play.
Well, perfect start for all three. So now it will be Chi-Ming, the master, Lin, to choose. There you saw the follow through from Drew, the fist pump. Very emotional guy. And as you can see in the background there, a little tap on the table as well from the master of appreciation. So what's he going to come up with this time?
Thank you, players on table one here, helping the streamers out for us. Thank you so much.
Two-time world champion, Mr. Lin.
Yes, I saw him with the Taiwanese flag, and you might see it folded up, look, just to his left as we look. There's a little Taiwanese flag hanging up there. Oh, this is a lovely shot, this one. The Be Still. Three ball doesn't move. All the other three disappear. Beautifully executed. Maximum points.
That is 7 points.
I was just talking about, sorry, I was just talking about Annie, and she's joined us in the chat. So hi Annie, hope you're doing well. Sorry Kevin, go ahead.
I was just to say that Andrew said he's going to do the same shot.
Be Still, the number 3, doing exactly what the title says, being still. Very nicely done. There's Sherry Ross on our side camera following all the action. Now before this started, Kevin, I was on Google trying to find out how to pronounce the sponsor's name. Now I came up with SYKRS. Now I'm not sure if that's right. SYKRS. I couldn't quite work it out, but it's one of those. Thank you so much to them.
Yeah, we've asked a few different people, and I think that's how many different answers we got. Supposedly the true pronunciation is sex, but I don't want to say that. They said we can say SYKRS is also acceptable, or SYKRS is also fine. So I'm just going to say psychs, like we're going to be psyched up to watch this awesome match.
That works for me. And I noticed there's a table as well in there from Duya, one of the Chinese 8-ball tables I saw earlier on. Perhaps we can get a glimpse of that later on. So here we go, Andrew. Same shot. Is that a setup issue, or is it the way he struck it issue, I wonder, Kevin?
Yeah, that's a good question. Too bad we don't have our experts in the booth with us. But if I had to go out on a limb and make a guess, I would say that might be a execution issue. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's not one of the more difficult setup shots, is it? So maybe just a little bit more power. Here we go. So final attempt for 5 points, I believe.
You are correct. See, you're an expert at this now. Oh, there it is, right down the middle. There we go. 5
Come on,
points.
he says. There we go.
All righty.
Very important. Fist pump from Florian.
And speaking of Florian, he will be up next.
Yeah, if you're new to this, you may have noticed each player taking it in turns to go first, as we see the replay of that third and successful. So it was right, Kevin. One above, one below, and then one right in the centre. And Florian says, "Très bien," he says, "very good."
All right,
Très bien as
7
well.
points. First try for Florian.
Does everything so quickly, doesn't he? Beautifully executed. Reigning world champion.
Just showing off. The famous Steve Mizrek. Shot from the beer commercial from decades ago.
It's that time.
It's beer o'clock somewhere. So one of the more famous setup trick shots. Most people have seen this shot before, even at their local pool hall. It's a pretty shot. Got balls going all over the place.
Yeah, this is one of those that does take just a little bit of time to set up. You'd normally hear the player telling a few jokes. Perhaps we need to mic up the players, let them tell us a joke, Kevin, while they're setting them up. Beautiful diamond table.
Yeah, what could possibly go wrong? Putting a microphone on a pool player. What could possibly go wrong?
Oh yes, oh yes. Has he got the angle right? He certainly has. What a
Yes.
shot, first time.
8 points for Andrew the driver.
Wow, I'm actually applauding that one. Sit in my chair, absolutely brilliant. So a little bit of pressure then. So look at that. Sigh of relief, looking up to the heavens. Now, does he like it? Come on, come on, come on, he says. And it did. Beautiful. Appreciation from both of his competitors. That's one of the things about this great tournament. The camaraderie and friendship between these guys. Well, he's going a different way. The half butterfly.
Making it look
Thank you
easy.
very much.
8 points, Florian.
There you see in the background the do-ya table. Recognisable by its striking red stripe around the outside. Just a little bit of information for you on that table. Everyone knows Joy, of course. Well, Duya is the son of the owner of Joy. So there you go.
Oh, that's interesting.
It's not often I say something interesting, Kevin.
Small world.
Same shot. Same
Masterfully
result.
done.
Spot on. Didn't even need the helper ball there, did he? That was absolutely bang on line. Terrific shot. Look at the closeness of this. Just those two misses, isn't it, on the B still shot from Andrew Sozio, which have cost him a couple of points there. It's perfect from these other two. Who knows, they might even be contesting the final on Saturday. Lots to happen before that though.
So next shot, never ending story.
Lots going on here. Cue ball, the key here, has to go through, hit the butt on the table and make the 8 ball in the corner, but of course every other ball going in as well. Side pocket, corner bank shot up to where Florian's standing, which is why the triangle's there to help the bank in, which will be the 3 ball. So hitting in between the 2 and the 3 here. 3 ball doubles up. Doesn't even need the triangle. Cue ball didn't go though.
Nope,
And
cue
that
ball.
is the most difficult part.
Cue ball hitting that end ball.
Everything else went according to plan there. Just watch the 1, the 2, the 3 banking. Pink going across the other side pocket just.
Well, he did make the 8,
11
just
ball,
not the right
cue
way.
ball. Yeah, I think I would have given him that.
You're very friendly.
Attempt number 2.
Worth 8 points. Oh, he adjusted, but
No,
just
same
not quite
again.
enough.
Audience cheering him on and saying, "This time, Florian, this time." This is in Jason Freddie Lynch's home city, Bay City, Michigan. Beautiful hall.
Yeah, this was his hometown. He's now moved to, I think, Indiana.
I'm sure we'll be hearing from Jason at some time as well. He'll join us in the booth, no doubt, sometime
No
in
doubt.
the next 4 days. So will Brian Pauly.
Absolutely.
Who knows, we may even get this man in there as well. What about getting Florian in for a few minutes? Oh, look at this, he's same
Wow.
again.
A very rare no points for Florian.
Wow, reigning world champion. Stumbling just a little bit. Now, was that worth more points, that one? Was it a more difficult tariff, Kevin?
Yeah, that was a 9-pointer, so it is more difficult.
Same shot for the master.
And just to be contrary, looks like he's going to set up at the other end of the table. Nope, he's coming down to this end. All right. Good man.
We will be seeing all our players at some stage. Saw Steve Markle warming up earlier on. I think he's on the next table.
Yep,
Great
Steve
tournament
Merkel's
last
here.
year.
The Blue Shark.
Is the quiet man in town?
He was not able to make it. He was on the list. He was supposed to be able to, but he had to cancel. As well as Will DeYonker. He was also on the list. He came in second last year, so he had a good chance this year, but also had to cancel.
It's unfortunate, and I'm sure the standard will be just as high. Still some superstars here. This being one of them.
We have an all-star cast here.
What are the chances? First time for the master. Cue ball's good.
Oh, he missed the two ball.
Very good. Unfortunately, the two ball.
Pesky two ball.
And that's not one that they normally miss. And you saw he kept his eye on it. He never liked it from the time it left. There's Superman Brian Pauly in the background. There is Steve Markle as well. Did Gaston Tomadoni make it? I saw he was on the list.
See.
Ah, good.
Yep, absolutely. He's here.
What about Tim Chin?
Yep, he rolled in last night. He was the last one to arrive. Along with Caitlin Boydson, Wonder Woman. All right, I think that was second attempt, so that's going to be 8 points for the master.
Yeah, rectified the missed two ball issue from the first attempt. Successful on the second, and now opens up an 8-point lead. That miss from Florian very rarely didn't make any points. Attempted this shot 3 times and caught the end ball every time. So the driver back in the driving seat. What's he going for this time? The same one. New Jersey. Cup of coffee.
Coffee.
I kept really annoying him on that drive that we had back to New York as we were
You
coming to New
know,
Jersey.
not you. I don't believe it.
New Jersey. I must have said it 50 times. I think it was wearing very thin.
And he didn't kick you out?
I made it all the way. I was going to say, yeah, luckily he didn't kick me out.
Stop at the gas station and you come out and the car's gone.
So, same shot. Points.
I don't think Caitlin was impressed with your impersonation there. Maybe about as
I'm
impressed as Andrew.
sorry. I'm sorry.
So am I.
2 corner, 1 side, 3 bank up to the top right, 4 ball, side pocket, 5 ball, bottom left pocket. Oh dear. Well, that's gone completely wrong. We saw before though, he had 2 failed attempts on the B still shot, but came back fighting to get it on his final attempt. This one a little bit more awkward and intricate, and this really is more of a setup issue, I would believe. The cue ball was almost making its target on the 5. It's one of the rare games, sports that I've seen where your opponents are wishing you to do so well every single time. It really is one of the beautiful things about artistic pool. They're all rooting for each other.
Hey, you think Shane Van Boningen gives Josh Fuller a high five when Josh makes the 9 on him? Not likely.
You could not have picked a bigger rivalry, I don't think.
Maybe Shane and Jason.
King against the old. Yeah, that's quite big as well, isn't it?
But the artistic pool folks, they're just a big family. They're all friendly to each other. They'll even loan each other cue sticks for them to beat you with.
Metaphorically, of course. Yeah, the 3 ball hasn't been going where it should be going at all for the first 2 attempts for Andrew. So some adjustment needed. Very important to get them touching, which is why he's just given them a little tap.
Tappy tap tap.
Get them touching. I'm going to stick my neck out here and I'm going to say I think the champion this year is going to be Steve Markle.
Oh, you're calling it
That's
now,
my
huh?
prediction.
All right.
Calling it now. Oh. No dice.
And no points. All right, we're going to be moving on to the 10-point shots now in the Special Arts Division. Or Trick and Fancy. Sorry, this is Trick and Fancy. I don't know what the difference is.
Where are you situated, Kevin, in relation to the table, what we're seeing? Are you up behind where we're looking now, or?
Yep, I am. Yep, we are right behind. Basically, right behind this camera.
Okay.
And right behind this camera.
Sherry is right behind that camera.
She is.
Give us a wave with the camera, Sherry. Go on.
She can't hear
Give
you.
us a little up and down. Oh, she can't hear us.
All right, 5A, the perfect setup shot. Sorry, I was asleep at the wheel. I was supposed to put the little graphic up, and I was dozing off. Whoops. Now, the reason this, you might think this is just a setup shot. You know, the balls are all dead into the pocket, so all I gotta do is hit it right. This is a very difficult shot because of that one ball. That one ball isn't dead into any pocket. You have to hit it just right for that one to go. The one ball is the tricky one of this shot.
Well, you called it, Kevin, and it proved to be the case, didn't it?
Yes, shot is much more difficult than it looks. Like a lot of them.
It should be called the perfect setup, but the one is also very difficult shot.
That rolls off the tongue, doesn't it? Oh, nicely
this
done.
time. Oh, yes. Class.
9 points for the
Class.
master.
Florian. Oh, it's not, beg your pardon. Drew Sozio next. This is how to do it. Made the necessary adjustment. The one was always in. As was the 9. Great shot from the master.
Fist bumps from all of his opponents. You would think they were playing on a team together.
Yeah, that's what it looks like, doesn't it? You may have just seen that hay ball in the background, and a lot of people ask me, why is it called hay ball and not 8 ball? Well, it's quite simple. There it is, look, hay ball. Well, hay ball is hay is 8 in Chinese, so it's hay ball. Nothing more than that.
That's all there is to it.
Back to Artistic Pool, the World Championships coming to you live from Bay City, Michigan, here on YouTube. Now, don't forget, Railbirds, please, please, please do like and subscribe. Lots of great stuff on the channel. Very important that you hit that notification bell as well, guys, because when we go live, you'll be the first to know. Lots of previous Artistic Pool Championships on there, nationals and worlds. Also lots of great Derby City action. Some classic matches.
Just got back from Derby City a week or two ago. Oh, he made the difficult one, but missed the one in the side. Wow. Andrew,
Yeah,
not
he's
pleased
as
with that one
surprised
ball.
as we are.
What are you
That
doing?
is
I
the
told
one
you where to
ball
go.
I mean, that is the ball that's one of the hangers, so to speak, right? It's the other ball, the 2 ball, which is normally the 1 ball, which is hard to make. I wish you'd set it up so we know what we're talking about here, Andrew. It's the 2 ball now that's the awkward ball in this setup.
We got the big man himself running the Chinese 8-ball table in the draw competition with Tom Rossman, Mike Massey.
Mike Massey's there, is he?
That sure looks like him.
Oh, I didn't see him.
With the
there he-
hat.
Oh, that's Jason. There he is.
All right, back to the shot at hand here. One in the side, three in the corner, two in the other corner. Cue ball, three rails around, nine in the corner. Oh no, miscue.
Oh, he's miscued. I'd love to see a replay of that just to see what went wrong. I think he lifted his head up. He's looking at the tip. And I think he lifted up there, which made the cue.
Nope, can't see from that angle.
Yeah, there you see that he was up. He was right up off the shot. Cue tip came up, followed the head. So that was not a setup issue, it was a technique issue, really.
Let's look at it from this angle.
There you see, look, up before he delivered the cue.
All right, third and final attempt for 8 points. Oh, here we go. Come on, get it, get it.
He's done it again. He's done it again.
Oh,
Oh, come on. Oh, no. Oh, nil point, as they say in France. That is so unlucky.
yeah, that hurts.
And this is a shot that Florian really needs to make first time. He's trailing himself by 17 points. Yeah, just a little bit more spin, a little bit further to the right this cue ball and he would have made it. Just glancing off the 8, hitting it the wrong side. Look at Florian in the background. Oh no, can't believe it. Now, did we just miss an attempt?
We did.
by
We
Florian?
did miss Florian's attempt.
What went wrong? It was that pesky one ball, Kevin.
All right, second attempt. It is that pesky one ball.
Oh, he missed 2 there, so at the last chance saloon for Florian here. Really, really needs to make this to stay in touch.
Yeah, last year when Florian won this, he had just completed the 48 hours of trick shots, like a few days or a week before. So he was really dialed in, and he really blew through the field because, well, 48 hours of nothing but trick shots will warm you up for a tournament. That's for sure. He didn't do that this year, so maybe we have a chance.
Yeah, good point. Remember that well. Wow, it's 3 in a row.
No points.
Misses.
I think that's the second 0 points for Florian in this round. Very unlike him.
Yeah, it is the second time, and that's why he's languishing. 17 points behind the leader.
And Master Lin, 38 out of a possible 40 points that round. Very impressive. And with that, we will be moving on to the special arts. So these points, they all add up for the seeding in the final bracket. All right, now in the special arts, shot 1A, the Speed Demon, a 6-point shot.
Changed his mind. He's going to set it up over the other side.
So I'm just trying to work out what the object of this is. Is this kind of like a 3-2-1-1-2-3 type of deal?
Is it not where he plays the cue ball in between the balls? Or the
about
three balls have to go in before the cue ball?
Yes, you called it.
I guessed it. Missed the easier part of the shot, really. Speed of the cue ball is imperative. You'll see him do a few like dummy strength type tests as he goes over the cue ball, psyching himself up to get the speed right. There we go. Cue ball, 1, 2, 3. Cue ball in last. I think I've seen Florian do at least 15 balls into the side pocket. Cue ball first, 15 balls in, and then the cue ball last.
Yeah, I saw that on I think on his Facebook page. It looked like he was gliding like on a skateboard or something as he was shooting the balls in.
Yeah. Incredible talent. I think he's done 18.
Wow.
Might even be the world record, 18. I could be wrong. I'm sure one of you guys in the chat knows. Let us know.
Get it. Oh.
Oh, cue ball was just a little bit quick there, wasn't it? Didn't get the speed of the cue ball right. Kind of made the 3 ball impossible. Yeah, there was just no room for the 3 ball by the time the cue ball got there. Oh, disappointment on Florian's face there. Proving difficult for the world champion as well. Yeah, just an accuracy thing. Just didn't play the 2 ball well. Just going back to that 48-hour thing that Florian did last year before this tournament. He did it at the league room, didn't he, if my memory serves me right? At Christie's place.
All right, here's his attempt that we missed while we were watching the replay. Now, was this his second or third attempt? Second attempt. Third attempt.
Oh, second? Yeah, third attempt, I thought.
All right, 2B, nick of time.
Yeah, this is a nice shot. Just like that. First time for 6 points, I believe.
All right, well, that was a 6-point shot. Got 6 points for it. All right, Florian shooting hide and seek. This one uses the special stacker ball. It's always fun to go in a pool room and set that up and watch people on other tables try to do the same with regular balls.
I normally have a tube of super glue with me just to prove them wrong. Mr. Markle in the background. Perfect first time.
7 points.
Looks really good, that shot, doesn't it? Same one for Chi-Ming Lin. Placement of the butt, absolutely perfect. It's a nice butt, actually, isn't it?
Annie Trick Shots in the chat. Hello, Annie. Oh, you can just make out the flat spot on the top of the one. That's a really short piece of a cue butt.
Yeah, one ball's got a few battle scars on it, isn't it, as well?
That's well loved, well used. Oh, we just saw Steve Markle in the
Lovely
background
pictures.
shooting 3-2-1, 1-2-3. All right,
Oh, yes.
that's good. 7 points. Scratches are okay in trick shots.
Made the cue ball as well, just to clear the table completely. Beautifully done.
Yeah, he's just being tidy.
Caught it absolutely plumb, didn't he? Full in the face. Perfect.
All right, to C. So Andrew's shooting the same shot.
What's the weather like there in Bay City, Michigan
Cold.
today, Kevin?
Cold.
Is it cold? I just had a...
In the 20s Fahrenheit, which is probably about -5 Celsius.
Oof. I had a weather warning flash up on my phone today. Next week, as we come into summer here, to the hot season in Thailand, it's going to be 43 degrees next week.
Holy cow.
Celsius. Yeah. The old aircon bill will be going up, that's for sure.
All right, looks like Sherry's got the weather up. Looks like it's 24 degrees, which I guess is what, -4 Celsius, thereabouts. With a lot of snow in the forecast.
Well, it's 24 degrees here, Celsius.
Yeah. I don't want to hear about it. It's 24
Coming up
degrees
to
here also, so it's the same.
2:30 in the morning. Beautiful. Oh yes, this
Oh
looks good as
no!
well. Oh, just had the butt maybe in the slightly the wrong place, or just a little bit too hard. I think if the butt would have been just slightly back. Just watch where he hits the butt. Well, maybe just a little bit too hard, Kevin.
Too hard or in the butt in the wrong spot, one of the two. Or need a heavier butt so it doesn't move as much.
Yeah. I'd like to say very good afternoon or good evening to Carly McGee, Kelly Fisher's biggest fan. She's off to Vegas next week to follow her favourite player.
Oh, right on.
Hi to Carly.
Have fun.
She's been all over the world following Kelly and a few of the other ladies who she loves to go and watch. So second attempt. Oh, he made the adjustment too far the other way this time.
All right, this time hit it in the middle.
Yeah, we've been there before, haven't we, with Andrew? With the old 3-2-1 it was, wasn't it? Caught the butt a little bit further up that time.
Oh, man.
I'd just like to tell a quick story, if I may, about Carly McGee, how I met her. Really, really interesting little story.
Okay.
She'd never been to see a live pool match before, and she was listening to me doing some commentary on a match during lockdown. And when lockdown finished, and it was the first championships, it was the World Nine Ball actually, it was held in Milton Keynes in England. And Carly wanted to have anyone go with. Asked if I would go with her, and she'd buy me the ticket. So I said, yeah, of course I will. Anyway, we went there. We watched the tournament together. Albin Ocean was the year he won it, 2022, I think it was. And since then, she's been going on her own all over the world. And I've met her in Austria and Vegas before, and she's been to the States a few times, Austria, Germany. She's been all over. So I'm really happy that I met her and set her on her way, so to speak, of going to see lots of pool. So good to see you doing it, Carly.
Get it? Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, I'm not sure that butt is heavy enough, you know, Kevin.
Yeah, it does
But
seem
he
to...
knows better than me.
It doesn't seem to hold its ground very well.
No, it doesn't, does it? Lots of movement. So not a good start after the first shot. Just rolling away.
Ah, the easy button shot.
Oh, now this is a nice shot.
And we have a petition in place to bring back the easy button, because when the shot's over, you're supposed to push the button that says, well, that was easy.
Yeah, somebody
bring
sent
it
us a
back.
video, didn't they? Was it Tim Gallagher that sent us the... He had one, didn't he? And he sent me a clip, I think, where you had to go and push the button when you completed it.
I think we should bring that back.
I do as well. I think he said he was going to bring it with him this year, but unfortunately he's not coming, is he?
No,
Hope
he
you're
is
okay,
not.
Tim. So this is a nice little shot, cue ball around the angles. There you see the helper butt. Piece of chalk there, cue ball must come around the chalk.
Yep, and the cue ball can never come to a stop.
Chalk one ball width away, just his friends and opponents just telling him.
Yep, just gotta get the details right.
Set it up. Yeah, they don't want him playing a shot illegally, so round the chalk again. 3 in the side, 4 in the side rather, and then all the way round the chalk again. 1, 2, 3, 4, followed by the cue ball. Mission
Well, that was easy.
accomplished.
Where is that easy button?
Do the first few players for the world draw competition. So
Yeah, what's that TV show where you have to do all those different obstacles and then you have to get to the top and press, and maybe we should make them climb a ladder and press a button as well at the end of that one.
Yeah, like maybe like Wipeout, or there was another show too like that.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
American Ninja Warrior, but that's, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, there's a couple shows like that.
Started in Japan, didn't they? I think those
Very likely.
unbelievable
All those
shows.
wacky shows they have.
I'm going to be calling those up at around 2:45 probably.
I love these slow-mos.
In the next round, just so we all know here, there's going to be a
Okay, maybe it's a little too slow.
Yeah, we'll never get there.
Tim, Shannon, Caitlin, and Jamie on table 1. Jason Lynch, Wayne Parker, Dan Oger on
No, we'll just do slow-mo at the end. There we go.
2. Abram Bianchi
He already moves in slow-mo.
and Gaston and Zafar on table 3. That's going to be Taylor going to be practicing. Once I'll call you and just see.
Same shot for the driver.
So coming up
Ninja Warrior,
later.
you were correct.
Coming up later today. Oh, where'd I just had the stream schedule up and then it just disappeared. All right, 4:30 Eastern time will be the second group of the Chicken Fancy and Special Arts. Because we have so many people here this time, we got to do it in 2 groups. And then 6 p.m. Eastern U.S. time will be the first group of the draw and follow. And 10:30 a.m. tomorrow morning, second group of the draw and follow. Those are the
Favourites.
Those are the next few matches that we have coming up. And in between, there's going to be some kind of draw competition going on that other table they got set up back in the corner. I'm not sure what exactly is going on. I'll have to get some details on that. All right, here we go. Andrew with the easy button shot.
Cue ball mustn't stop.
Switches to the opposite
Hurry.
hands. Oh,
Needs to
no.
hurry. Oh! And he just hurried and just snatched at the 13. Slightly miscued it. All that work. Comes to nothing.
So you're switching to the opposite hand. And then that last one, just a miscue.
Yeah.
Oh no, he had it. He had it.
Very, very frustrating. smiling, Andrew. Keep smiling.
Yeah, get some points on the board. Start getting your confidence back.
Amazing, isn't it? Confidence, how it can just leave you after one shot. You can be playing absolutely fantastic and then one little thing goes wrong, but that's where the strength of character comes in, and the ability to reset and just kind of stay positive, stay in the moment, forget what's gone before, and just do your best next time. Focus.
There it is.
Yes,
Nicely
that's the way
done.
to do it.
7 points for the driver on the scoreboard this round.
He kind of scoops the ball, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Well, you see the way he plays the white there, kind of scoops it, doesn't he? This time, no problem. Cued it nicely.
All right, Florian, our reigning world champ. Not taking his time at all. He's like, "What's the big
I
deal?"
think he has a bus to catch, I think.
A bust.
Oh, he's in a hurry, isn't he?
Mhm.
Wow. Hi to Peter Shockart as well. Hope you're doing well with the new cue, Peter. I think if you show this in slow motion, it will still be like watching other players play it at normal speed. Played it so quickly. That is slow motion, guys, believe it or not. Florian is actually, by trade, a qualified optometrist.
So does that mean we need to call him
He's
Dr. Kohler?
Well, his father was also, and there in Paris, he trained to be an optometrist, and he was in the family business and had a love of pool, and he said, "Dad, I want to be a trick shot player." And his dad said, "Okay, go to America. You can go for 1 year. If it fails, you come back and you carry on with your eye testing, and you're giving people glasses, that kind of thing."
Mm-hmm.
And, well, it worked out pretty well, didn't it, for Florian? The
Cue
most
ball.
viewed.
Cue ball must not come to a stop. Oh no!
Shot. Oh, come on. Wow.
I got 6 points.
How many times? Lovely guy. Says I had some fun anyway. I mean, look, come on. Oh.
Call the police, he was robbed.
He done all the hard bit. Has to go between them two lines of balls. And then the fourth time, all the way around,
Short,
and make the
short.
9 ball. No, he's missed it this time by further. this time. Drive it home, says someone.
Okay, so this shot has kind of weird scoring. Like you get 3 points if you make it through a couple times, 6 points if you make it through all of the times, and 9 points if you also make the 9 ball. So scoring's a little weird on this one. So he already has 6 points guaranteed, but if he, and that's his third attempt,
he's
so he
caught the
gets
balls.
6 points.
He played the last one very, very quickly, the easy button. If anything, well, I wouldn't say, is it slightly easier, Kevin, would you say, or slightly more difficult, this one? It's only 4 balls, isn't it, width for the cue ball to go.
I feel like
from that angle.
Yeah, I feel like this is more difficult.
Yeah, looking at this angle now, it doesn't look very big gap, does it, that you've got to go at with a cue ball. And you are hitting a moving cue ball. It mustn't stop. You have to go through 3 times, and then the 4th time is the time that you go all around. So this is number 3, and now with some pace. Perfect. No! Got a touch of the Sozios there. This is the one.
There it is.
Yes.
So he does get the 9 points.
Yeah, you have 3 attempts, don't you, Kevin? It doesn't really matter what attempt you make it on.
Yeah, you don't
make it.
Yeah, you don't lose a point for each attempt.
So same shot. Absolutely spot on. Remember, Chi-Ming Lin, the guy at the table, made 38 out of a possible 40 in the first round.
Very impressive.
Playing it slightly harder than Florian played it.
This looks good.
This is brilliant.
Perfect. First try, 9 points for the master.
Really on form, isn't he? Already on 28. Sorry, 30. Florian on 28. Andrew, unfortunately, trailing in 3rd.
Alright, coming up next is going to be the 3-2-1, 1-2-3 shot.
Oh yes, one of my favourites. One of the few shots that I've actually managed to play. Hit the 3 ball first. I'm sorry, the 1 ball first. 2, 3 must go in first.
Now that
Just
is
like
a
that.
10-point shot. It looks easy, but it is very difficult to actually execute.
Yeah.
If you think it looks
is
easy,
very
try
difficult.
shooting it. Yeah, go sit up on the pool table and try shooting it yourself. It's a lot harder than it looks.
It's really bizarre, the feeling that you get when you're playing that shot, because you have to play it in reverse, don't you? You're kind of hitting the 3 ball slowly.
So this time Florian
It's
gets
got to go
38
in
points.
last. And this one's slightly harder, and then the one
If it
ball
goes,
even harder.
if it goes, he gets 40 points for the round. Perfect round. Nicely done for the master.
40 and a 38. Kevin, how good is that? 38 in the first, 40 out of 40 in the second. Just brilliant, isn't it?
I think he wants his title back. He is a two-time world trick shot champion.
Come on, Andrew. Go
Florian, our reigning
on a
champion.
high.
Yes, come on, Andrew. First attempt. You got this. You know this shot.
Deep breath. He still wants this. Here we go. Hit the 3 first, but it must go in last. What a great shot this is. Yes.
10 points
Come
for
on.
Andrew. Nicely done, Andrew. Way to finish the round on a high note. Nicely done.
That's what we're talking about right there. Come on, drive it home, buddy.
All right, that was the final shot of this round. Wow, 40 points for the master, 38 for Florian, 38 points for the master on the first round. Also, Master Lin on fire. Our next round is going to be the second group of the Trick and Fancy and Special Shots. That's going to be at 4:30, so that's just a little less than 2 hours from now. In the meantime, we're probably going to have some type of draw competition over on the hayball table. So stick around for that. But in the meantime, I'm Kevin Ross along with Mark White. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll catch you guys soon. See you guys.